today I'm going to be doing the That's That Ish I Don't Like tag, and basically the tag is just things that you don't like, things that bother you, things that annoy you, kind of things that get under your skin and really grind your gears. So I thought it'd be kind of fun for you guys to get to know me in this kind of way. It's kind of like a fun little tag. You guys kind of know the really easy, stupid things like that really just piss me off. So the first one is not even That's That Ish I Don't Like. It's literally That's That Shit I Don't Like, because it makes me that mad. And there's two different ways that you can piss me off with this one. They both have to do with food. So I hate when people make faces and like sound effects and say gross, ew, disgusting, whatever, when referring to food. The first one is if you've never even tried the food and you're over here like making faces like, ugh, it's so gross, ew, how could you even eat that, like, oh, like you've never had it, how do you know? And the other one is when I'm eating the food and you're making faces at it, telling me how gross it is, like, because now you're insulting my food and me for eating that food, and I think that's really rude. And it's something my mom taught me when I was really little. She'd be like, "You're lucky you're even eating. Don't make faces at food. That's rude. That's insulting." And as I grew up, like, I realized it really is. And my boyfriend does the first one all the time, where he doesn't try things and he tells me that they're disgusting. Like, "Oh no, that's gross. Ew." And I'm like, "You've never had it." It's one thing if I'm like, "Oh, I love goulash." I don't know. I've never had goulash. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying. But if I'm like, "Oh, I love goulash," and you're just like, "Oh yeah, I don't really like it. I tried it. It's not really my thing." I appreciate that. I respect that. Differences in opinions is what makes the world go round. But like, to just be like insulting about it and be like, "Oh, it's disgusting," and I'd be like, "Oh, have you had it?" And they're like, "No, I would never." I'm like, okay, so you're just being stupid. You're 5. I really hate that. It really, really irks me, and it actually happened to me this morning. And I was really insulted, and luckily it was on Facebook, so I couldn't slap anybody, but there would have been charges pressed against me if this happened in person. The next thing that really irks me is when people are driving and they're lost and they do the thing where they either like have a love affair with their brake pedal because they're not really sure where they are, and they're like or they like, every time they pass a street, they're not sure if that's the street, so they put their left signal on and they're like, "Oh, is this the street? Is this the street?" And it's never the fucking street. That drives me crazy as well, because like, I'm sorry that you're lost. Everybody gets lost. I've been lost before, but like, pull over, because you're gonna cause an accident because you don't know where you're going. And that's happened to me before, where I almost got in an accident with somebody, and it would have been my fucking fault because I was behind them. But because they kept slamming on their brakes and throwing their signal on every time they passed a street, and I was like, "Yo, you need to get out of my way. You need to pull over and check your iPhone for directions or something, or call somebody, because this isn't gonna work." The next one is really dumb, but it really irks me. People all the time who are not from New Jersey, and this is only people who are not from Jersey, always tell me that there's no such thing as Central Jersey. Because if you ask me where I'm from in Jersey, I'll say Central Jersey, because I'm not really north and I'm not south. I'm like in the center of the two, kind of, and I'm closer to like the shore region. Like, I don't live that far from the beach. I'm like 20-30 minutes from a beach, so that's really not too far. So when Lindsay and I were on vacation in Maryland and we kept meeting people at bars and they'd be like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I'd be like, "Central Jersey." And people are so stupid. They would be like, it would be like guys, they'd be like, "Oh, I went to college in South Jersey. Don't you know there's only such thing as North and South Jersey?" And I'd be like, "And where do you live?" And they'd be like, "Pennsylvania." And I'd be like, "Suck it. You're not from Jersey. You don't know a damn thing about it. Just because you went to college here for 4 years when you were probably too drunk to even make it out of your dorm room, don't try to tell me you know about New Jersey. You don't know anything about New Jersey." Politics. Politics are something that should not be discussed, like, in the open. Because they literally just offend people. So talking about politics, like at dinner parties and things like that, like, that's that ish I don't like. Because you're gonna offend somebody and you're not even gonna realize it, and everybody has their right to their own opinion, but sometimes people get really... Politics and religion are like those two things that make people really uppity and really rowdy, and it can get out of control like really, really fast. And then on top of that, I hate when people that don't know about politics and don't understand politics talk about politics like they get it because they heard like a 30-second clip on the 5 o'clock news about something that happened, you know, in a political party or in the government or whatever. I'm like, just because you watched the news yesterday for 3 minutes doesn't mean you know what is going on in the government or in the world, because we all know that right after that clip happened, that like 30 seconds that went in and out, you like switched it to like the Home Shopping Network, so shut up. And that happens a lot in the world, especially during an election. You hear people that have no business talking about politics. It drives me crazy. Now the last thing that I don't like that I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, maybe you've even taken part of it, I hope not, but here it is. When people put their bad relationship all over like Facebook or Twitter or whatever, because it makes you look stupid. And here's why. You're writing about what a dirtbag your boyfriend is and how he's a terrible person and he did this to you, and I'm gonna go out with my girls tonight, let's see how you like that, da 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 da. And then like the next day you're like, going to dinner with my baby, look the gift my baby got me, he's the sweetest boyfriend ever. And then like a day later you're like, you're such a dog, I can't believe you tried to play me. Like, you look like a psychopath. You look crazy. So if that is your type of, and I know some people like relationships like that, some people feed off of it, and if that's you, cool, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm personally not for that, but if you want to do that, that's your life. But like, keep it private, because literally it makes the rest of us think that we should like get together and institutionalize you. So those are just some of the many things that I don't like. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it a little bit entertaining. Leave a comment below to let me know that ish that you don't like, or if you agree with me on some of the things that I don't like. I'd love to hear from you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!